every time a DLC comes out, it is supposed to make it last till the next DLC. That's the purpose of the DLC, to make it last to the next DLC. And that's where I'll start off getting into this review of this map, okay? So this is the Alpha Omega review, okay? First off, it has been 3 days, and I have already beaten the map. I beat it the day after it came out. First try with not solo, okay? It's not hard at all. It's pretty easy. And for some reason I feel so disappointed with the map. Like, why would you just make it Nuketown? We've had Nuketown before. Like, getting into this, I was like, oh, maybe it's Nuketown and Moon or Nuketown and Transit. But it's just Nuketown. And the Avogadro coming back is not that big of a surprise. I mean, you can hear his voice when he's dropping the perks, and you can see like the electricity in the zombies' eyes because they are more blue than just the Black Ops 2 electricity. I mean, the boss fight's all right. It feels more like just a step. So far, all the boss fights, Aether-wise, have been pretty trash. I'd say the best boss fight on Black Ops 4 has been Ancient Evil. But I've just got some serious problems with this map. There are things I like, though. Okay, there are definitely things I like. I like some of the steps. I like the step with the generator switches, where you gotta get like the dots in the right place. But there's steps I like, but there's also like a bunch of crap that is so pointless, and it's like so many numbers. You don't need all those numbers. Okay, give us fun steps. Don't just give us these stupid number steps. Okay? Also, Avogadro, he has his attacks, they're kind of unpredictable. Like, out of nowhere, you could see in the footage, he'll randomly kick flick me, and it's like, I die, or lose my dying wish. But I just can't believe it's already over. Like, this is supposed to last me till DLC 4. I've already beaten it. I mean, I bet I'll beat it again. But like, the thing I've attempted more than the Easter egg is make it to round 20 without leaving the starting area. Like, no, like, it's hard. And that I've done more than it has more replayability than the Easter egg. The Easter egg, and I love that Nikolai's in charge, because Nikolai's my favorite. Nikolai's always been my favorite. But honestly, it's just not where it's at right now. I'm not okay with the Easter egg.
Oh, is that a perk? Yeah. I just had the first down of the game.
Alright, now we're going to get into the in-depth on the Easter egg. What went right, what went wrong. First step, activate Pack-a-Punch and progress around. Obviously, that's pretty basic for every single Easter egg. Then you got to go to Rushmore in the operations and click a button on him and activate him, which is fine, okay? That's okay. Then obtain the Gavel Knuckles and kill a zombie near a static TV, which you need to find the location for in the bed section of the map. Or I think there's more than sections than that. You try to do these Easter egg steps on early rounds, so unless you have shopping free, you need to save up like 7,000 points, I think. Yeah, 7,000 points to buy the door to get to the Gavel Knuckles, then 5,000 for the Gavel Knuckles. So, really, I wish this was more of a later step. But anyways, then the clocks, okay? Holy crap, these clocks are stupid. It's okay, I don't mind it, but on solo, this step is a master of nothing. It sucks. It is the worst on solo because you have to train the zombie around, come back and press the clock button again. It is not fun to do. I do like that it gives you rewards though, so it's an okay step. It's okay. The crawler step with the Red Nova 6 crawler, I don't mind. It's fine. The storage room and bring Adam to the bunker stairs, or bring him to Marlton. That one I like just because, I don't like because Rushmore, or Adam, the Adam robot, will not go away, and he will end the round when you're trying to do this on an early round. It is the worst. I hate that he will not just die. I'm constantly saying it. Just die. Just die. The next step, you got to take the electric nova to the power switch and get him to blast the core, then place the teleporter pads to get back to Rushmore. That step is a little obnoxious. It's okay though, because it's like you can do it as many times as you want, so it's okay. The pictures on the walls with the brain rot, I guess I feel like that step's only in there to make the rounds progress, because if that wasn't in there, I think I'd have this Easter egg done like round 6 with shopping free. Now the generator step. I like this step. It's fun. You have to use your brain to make the dots go in the right place. So that's the best step, I think. Now the mannequins, the blue lockdown step, that's probably the second best step. That's fun. Like the lockdowns, you're not putting in codes, because with the pictures and the brain rot, there's 3 codes. To get Adam, there's 4 codes. To get the clock, that's another code. That's 9. Wait, 8 codes you have to put into this thing. 8 freaking codes, and not even mentioning if you want to get the ray gun Mark II, you got to put in another code for that. So that's 9 codes, like in a perfect world.
Got through. Get you down to 50, but
Okay.
you can pull
Now the mannequins, you pick up the pieces, put them on Peter McCain doll, make Peter McCain a thing. That one's alright too. I think it's kind of cool, but it also feels a little useless. Like, it's cool to see Peter McCain, but like, okay. Now you go back to Rushmore, blah 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 blah, run down, make sure you're all set up, and click on the control panel for the worst boss fight in history. This boss fight is so boring. I don't know. It's just a kind of a disappointment. Like, you don't get teleported anywhere. You're in the map. Like, it's. I wish we go in the AMD. That would be awesome. But no. But that pretty much sums up the Easter egg. That's pretty much all I want to say about it.
Oh my gosh, is it even halfway? Yeah, it's halfway.
Okay, first off, before we start this one, spoiler warning in case you don't want to get spoiled for the end cutscene. First thing first, before the cutscene even starts, the end of where we get Avogadro back in the AMD, we teleport him back to Wisconsin or Michigan or wherever transit takes place. I love that because it's like wrapping up the story for transit. Like, it's all on a nice bow right now. The only problem is, someone said that this is actually an alternate reality. This isn't the like original transit thing. If that's true, this sucks. Like, literally the worst. This map accomplishes nothing, except Nikolai's grand scheme, which we aren't involved yet because we've been one map with it. But if it does involve transit, that is cool. Okay, if it is an alternate reality, it's the same reality as transit, and we teleported him to transit, and that's how he got there. That's awesome. The cutscene itself, Maxis dying again doesn't really, like, I don't feel anything from that, because I've already seen Maxis die. How many times? Like, how many times has he died? 3 maybe? I don't know. Maxis has died a ridiculous amount of times. Okay? He is not, it does not hurt my heart when he dies, okay? But Samantha being in it, that was interesting. Because they're taking him from the house, so they're not with Dr. Monty anymore. They're not, so, and they're all kind of there, which is cool. Like, all the guys are there. The war is about to start, so it's cool. That is appreciated.
Maybe. Oh no, any gun does it. Okay.
In conclusion, for the map, Alpha Omega,
Oh my gosh.
I think I overhyped it. That's the best way to put it. I overhyped it. Or something.
So confused.
Because this thing has potential. But, I think, for me, it had too much potential, and I was ready for something so much bigger. Because we're in the end now. The Aether is going to end soon. And we need to go. This is, I think Treyarch wants to go small before the biggest map, best map of all time. Like, I think it's going to be a small one before the best one. That's got to be it, because this map, it could have been Transit and Nuketown remastered and a mix, and it would have been awesome, but it didn't do that, and it's okay, because it's just, this map is literally just to get us hyped for DLC 4. Like, that's all I think it is. That is all this map is used for. This is just a hype device for DLC 4. And if that's all it wants to be, that's okay. Am I going to play this map a lot? Yeah, probably. But when DLC comes out, DLC 4 comes out, I bet you I'll play this map just as much as I play Dead of the Night or something like that. I don't know. Alright. That pretty much concludes the summary for Alpha Omega. I'm going to give a little ranking. I'll say it is a 7 out of 10. Yeah, it's a 7 out of 10. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'll probably do more reviews too, so see you in the next one.